Oh, this is insane. Where's your magnet, dude?
On card Kobe Bryant. 6 of 25. That is so cool. What's going on, everyone? Sam here with LaytonSportsCards ripping Mega Triple Case MLB 25 Bowman Draft Jumbo, Super Jumbo, and Breakers Delight #1 Random Team Style Hobby Jumbo. I mean, they call it something different, but it's same idea. Looking at random results, as always, find them on the website under the results tab, as well as the link in chat. So good luck. Let's rock and roll here, everybody. I believe all cards do ship on this one too, so there's no base split or anything. I will update the bounty as I go as well for each case. If you do hit a super, you will get some break credit. A lot of it, actually, like 1,300 right now, I think, added to your Layton account. Okay. So start off with Super Jumbo. We'll do Jumbo and finish with the lights. I'll gauge on how good I am on Jumbos now, too. You could just do ink for this. If there's, like, I guess, like, out of 10 and lower you could do, but I think autos outside of that's fine. All right. That's good. On to the first set of nunchucks. Okay, but we're just going to go through the paper. Same with the chrome base. Purple, Kyle Ledise to 250. Go through the old chrome. Fractors, Cameron Nelson, Kyson Witherspoon, Connor Essenberg, and Seth Hernandez. Usually the inserts will have like a numbered or an insert right here, boom and boom. And then all chrome base until the last couple of cards. Base auto at Cameron Millar for the Kansas City Royals. Congrats, KC. Yoswar, Miguel Sime, Walcott, and Mason Peters. All right, box 2. Nunchuck #2, I should say. Pack.
I'll just wait till these stack.
Yeah, that's fine. Xavier Nayans to 150 on the True Blue Chrome. Make sure we don't miss any of the college variations, too. Bazana, Watson, Arias, and Bodine. George Lombard. Josh Owens to 150. I'm ready. I'm dialed as hell, Candler. It's kind of scary how dialed in I am. That is going to be a Bubba Chandler, Seth Hernandez on the gold to 50. There we go, Pirates. Hit out of 99 of these earlier out of a Super Jumbo. Get that into a mag for you of Pittsburgh. Very nice. There we go, Pirates. Hell yeah, dude. Curly, Jones, and Jimenez. Yeah, you can just leave them right here. I'm just going to, after each, I'm just going to put them over because it's going to stack up high.
Yeah.
So I'll just move them after every nunchuck. There's an X-Fractor of Kyle Ledise. Damn, mad inserts in this. Farmello to 499. There's Pico Cone, Jordan Yost, Gabe Davis, and Josh Hammond. It'll be a first refractor auto, Ethan Hedges, 499. Congrats on that one. There's JT Quinn, Chanik, and JD Thompson. Yeah, I'm sure everything's going to be very civilized and, you know, appropriate. There's a Charlie Condon to 150 on the inaction. Sirota, Dean Curley, McGonigal, and Lombardi. Base auto, Gavin Killen. Solid one there for the Giants on the base auto. Gray and Cohen. a Steel Hall to 250. And you will get everything out of this as well. Matthew Fisher, Ethan Petrie, Nate George, and Joseph Giroux. That is a in action of Jamie Arnold. And then a first base auto, Nolan Sailors for the Kansas City Royals. That's KC. Middleton, Maury, and Riley Quick. All right, on to box 2 now. Here we go. There's an Aqua Wave, Nolan Schubert to 125. Josh Hammond, Matthew Fisher, Ethan Petrie, Nate George. Gavin Feen, McGonigal to 499, Landon Hodge. There's a base auto of Jack Gurvich for the Cardinals. That's STL. Murph Gray, Quintero, and Trevor Cohen. Steel Metal to 100, Caleb Lees. Steel Hall, and then AJ Russell to 499. Dominic Reed, Rock Reggio, Cody Boker, and Leo DeVries. It's going to be another base auto. Is JoJo Parker. Very nice. Get that into a mag for you, Blue Jays. Congrats, Toronto, on the JoJo Parker base auto. Solid one there. Good start having him pop out early here. Sime, Walcott, Mason Peters. Green Reptilian to 99, Cam Caminetti for the Braves. Got Giroux, Lewis, Bellew, and Chingson Ko. I believe that is his base card. I could be wrong on that, actually. Never mind. Then I didn't say anything. Got a base auto, Josh Hammond, for the Kansas City Royals. And OBS disconnect. Fire, fire, fire. Hell yeah. First, Brian Curley, Spencer Jones, and Antonio Jimenez. Armando grabbing the Mets in a bunch of different breaks. Oh, you're good.
Just piled up.
No worries there. I don't think anything fell either.
No.
I think we were good. Nice. Like I said, this one doesn't really matter because everything ships. So that'll be a gold to 50 of Cade Anderson. Cool one there on the draft. The Mariners. Dean Moss, Briseño, Witherspoon, and Jared Thomas. And numbered auto at some point. Nice. Dax Kilby on the base auto. There you go, Yankees. Take that for sure. It's a good box. Middleton, Maury, and Riley Quick. There's Piacenton and Max Bellew to 75 on the yellow Reptilian for the Rockies. Congrats, Rooks. There's a Jake Monroe, Theo Gillen, Dean Livingston, and Thyron Lorenzo. In action, Gillen. There's a Connor Griffin to 250. Very nice, man, on the Achromatic.
That's safe.
Add into a mag as well. Congrats, Pirates have had a hell of a break so far, man, in just 2 boxes. The 2 magged autos so far. Connor Griffin Number 1 prospect, I believe, in all of baseball right now. JT Quinn, Janik, and JD Thompson. He's a freaking stud, dude. He's so good. Next box. Is 2/199 Devin Taylor for the A's. Like I said, you'll get all your crumb. Probably get a decent amount of everybody who's on your team in this. Made, Lampkin, Ricardo, and Nate Snead. It's an inaction of Steelhall. Got a purple auto to 250, Matthew Fisher for the Philadelphia Phillies. Congrats, Phillies. I'm not, actually. James Elwinger and Gavin Killen. What? I think so, yeah. Evidently not, no. There you go.
What?
It's Ethan Hedges. Hey, yo. The 250 is Connor Essenberg. Peyton Gray, Reimer, and Landon Harmon. Eli Willis to 499. There you go. For the Nats. There's a base auto, Miguel Seamate Jr. for the Washington Nationals. Congrats, Nats, again. Bradfield, Carmichael, Jenkins, Ethan Fry. Trying to make the files a little smaller for you, too. There's to 150, Brady Ebel on the prize prospects. And then at 499, Cooper Pratt. Sloan, Colin Yeaman, and Billy Carlson refractor on the first. Base auto, Dean Moss. There you go, Rays. That's Tampa. Dean Moss base auto. Episcope, Salcine, Dickerson, and Jake Cook. Sean Gamble to 35 on the refractor. 5 of 35. There's Barr, Anderson, Youngerman, and Obermueller. That is a McGonigal. Looks like no, base auto of Quinton Young for the Twins. That's Minnesota. Troy, Forbes, Turley, and Nance on your refractors. First refractors, that is. How is the one that's out of 35? Oh, it's supposed to be a logo fractor. Okay, and they just missed the logo on it? Fire. Oh, yeah. It's fire as hell. Yeah, Bowman logo fractor. Fire. There's no logo fractor. Hell yeah, let's go. There we go. Blue, Dan Marino to 150 for the Roys. Hell yeah, dude. Add into a mag as well. It's like a Marino of the night.
Sweet.
These are so dope, dude. Hell yeah. And then a blue paper to 150, Cade Crossland. Olivetto, Lugo, and Gavin Feen. Blue Wave auto coming up. It is of A.J. Russell to 150 for the Rangers. Congrats, Rangers. Russell, Tibbs, and Mitch Voigt. Ow.
Just realized that was one box.
What's up?
Just realized that was one box.
I know. Well, I think it's like one in maybe like a nunchuck worth. X-Fractor, Nolan Schubert. And then Magenta Reptilian to 199, Dominic Fritton. Yeaman, Billy Carlson, Piacenton. Base auto is Patrick Forbes for the Diamondbacks. That's Arizona. Griffin, Riley Kelly, base, and Cade Crossland on your first refractor. Purple to 150, Dean Curley, and Bryce Cunningham to 499. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, Whiskey. Justin Lamkin, Ricardo, Sneed, and Sloan. There's a base auto, Michael Lombardi for the Kansas City Royals. That's KC. Salas, Anson, Pena, Millar. Green to 99, Arun Escobar. Ike Irish, Maldonado, Dax Kilby, and Eli Willits. Damn, that was a good run of prospects there on the refractors. Mate in action, prize prospects of Ike Irish. We've got a true blue, Joseph Giroux, 150. Again, if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. But congrats on that one, Baltimore. Dickerson, Sailors, Brody Brecht, and Josh Owens. That is going to be a Speckle, Dante Nori for the Phillies. Another guy I'm a big fan of. There's a Tatum Gray, Reimer, Landon Harmon, Jesus Mate. There's a Dean Livingston to 150 for the Arizona Diamondbacks. No Q on Channel 2 as well, everybody. Christian Fouch, Liam Doyle, Peter Casau, and Max Williams. There's a yellow Travis Bazzana to 75. That is Brandon Compton, Sean Gamble, and Luke LaCourse. Got a blue paper coming up here. It is of Brody Brecht for the Colorado Rockies. And then a base auto is Gavin Fiend. Nice. First time we've seen him today. Congrats on that one, Rangers. Finally, man. Gavin Fiend on the base auto for the Texas Rangers. Caldwell, Ebel, Guzman, and Jamie Arnold. Hello. How we living? Chilling. Sorry, boy, to pump the brakes, man. I tried. Purpose by accident don't matter. What'd you say? Bean. All right, next up, here we go. Purple to 250, Malcolm Moore for the Rangers. Base of Condon, Neville, Castillo, and Caden Kent. Base auto, Ethan Hedges for the Colorado Rockies. That's Rocks. Caleb Wing, JoJo Parker, Aiden West, and Devin Taylor. Gensa, Reptilian 199, Gustavo Melendez for the Pirates. And Gavin Turley to 499 on the sky blue paper. Matt Barr, Cade Anderson, Sean Youngerman, and Cade Obermueller. And then base auto, Cooper Fleming for the Tampa Bay Rays. First base auto. Is he not a pitcher? There's a shortstop? Was he a two-way guy? I don't think so. No? Forbes, Turley, and Nans. He must have been. That's weird. That is weird. If he's not a two-way guy, that's like the craziest. Yeah. That's so bizarre. He's literally a shortstop. That's actually kind of crazy. To 250, Jamie Arnold, prize prospects. Go Knowles. Made, Lampkin, Ricardo, and Snead. Red's gone. Thank you, Jody M. And then Jody also taking a Mega Triple K spot. So we're down to one. Just the Orioles. Last spot of the night, everybody. Hell yeah. Gold paper to 50. Spencer Jones for the Yanks. Oh, God. Don't start. Base auto, Colin Yeaman. Or Yaman. Yeah, man. Base auto for the O's. Jason Kevin Killen. Alexandro, so the personal of Museum Collection Hobby. Soccer. What's up? Yeah, Museum Soccer Hobby. Then Kita closing us out of the night. Thank you, Kita. Very nice, man. The non-logo logo fractor to 35. Malachi Witherspoon. Fire. Caminetti, Oliveto, Base, and Gavin Feen. Base auto is Brandon Compton for the Miami Marlins. Schroeder Grauer, AJ Russell, James Tibbs, and Mitch Voigt. Mike Sirota, Aqua Wave, Aaron Watson to 125 for the Reds. Lavelle, Tayton Gray, Jacob Reimer, and Landon Harmon. And then a refractor auto is Pico Cone to 499. The boy. Congrats on that one, Yankees. Bradfield Jr., Easton Carmichael, Walker Jenkins, and Ethan Fry. All right. One more box left here, everybody. I'm just grabbing the Reds in a draft hobby case again. Purple McGonagall to 250 for the Tigers. Michael Lombardi, Bazana, Aaron Watson, and Franklin Arias. Base auto is Cade Obermueller for the Phillies. Weidman and Walton. Magenta Reptilian, Caleb Lees to 199. Ladis, Sirota, Curley, and McGonagall. There's a first refractor auto, Antonio Jimenez to 499, going to the Mets. Miller and Vidoric. Green Grass to 99, Grant Richardson. I love the Green Grass parallel, man. And a 499, James Tibbs is a Dodger. Now, third team Tibbs has been on since he's been drafted. Schubart, Melendez, and Malcolm Moore. And then base auto, Billy Carlson. Nice. There you go, White Sox. Scratch Chicago. Very solid. There you go, Shawtown. Episcope, South Scene, Dickerson, and Jake Cook. Jake, let him cook. Sec here. Two nunchucks left on this Super Jumbo case. Then we'll be on to Jumbo. Hobby Jumbo. That will be a base. There's a Walker Jenkins to 150 for the Twins. Got Seth Hernandez, Pico Cone, Jordan Yost, and Gabe Davis. Lava auto coming up. Good luck, everybody. See somebody huge. That is going to be Kason Cunningham. Very nice to 199. Congrats, Diamondbacks. That's pretty sick on the Aqua Lava auto. This is Mega Triple Case. Mega Triple Case. There's a Josiah Hartshorn, Steele Hall, CJ Gray, and Ryan Mitchell. Last Super Jumbo Nunchuck. Good luck, everybody. X-Fractor, Gustavo Melendez. Speckle is Carson Benj. Caden Bodine, Cameron Nelson, Tyson Witherspoon, and Connor Essenberg. Now on to the last grouping here. The last mini pack. Gold Paper, Gabe Davis to 50 for the White Sox. And then a base auto, Sean Gamble. Nice way to end it right there for the Royals. Congrats, KC. Nice. Clark, Morris, Tait, and Kason Cunningham. All right. On to some Jumbo now, everybody. On to some good old Jumbo, or Hobby. I guess technically it's Hobby, but Hobby Jumbo. Thank you there. Mitchell grabbing a spot and select baseball. No, not yet, Jay. It'll go after this one. Hobby number 10, I believe, goes after this one. Yes. Bowman Draft Hobby case number 10 will go after this one. Damn, they did 9 cases of Hobby this one. That's nuts. Yeah. So I will start, I don't know, in less than an hour, I would think. All right, here we go. Base auto, Jordan Yost. Nice. There you go, Tigers. That's on that Detroit. Lorenzo and Zach Root, first refractor. Blue, Yohanny Morales, the 150. Another blue is Jared Thomas. Sean Gamble and Johnny Slowinski. Got an orange paper to 25. It's Cooper Pratt. Here you go, Brewers. And then a Cooper Fleming to 499. The shortstop with the pitcher photo. Fire. That's on that Rays. Luke LaCourse and Cooper Pratt. A Eli Willits first refractor and a Jacob Morrison. Theo Gillen and Cooper Fleming first refractor. First refractor, no, that's a logo fractor with the missing logo, Kyle Ledise. And then a blue wave, Cabe Obermueller on the auto to 150 for the Phillies. Congrats, Philadelphia. Jared Thomas and Ethan Conrad, first refractor. 499, Walker Jenkins. Brandon Compton, Tyler Bremner, first refractor, second overall pick. The Halos. J.R. Ritchie and Michael Salina. Dean Livingston and Jefferson Rojas. Purple to 150, Ethan Fry for the Astros. First refractor, Dean Moss and J.D. Dix. It's an X-Fractor of Thomas White for the Marlins. Another very good prospect. Briseño and Riley Kelly. Malachi Witherspoon and Matthew Miura. Miara. Lamborghini guy. I gotta add the bounty for the last case. That is up to 14 hundo now, everybody. If you hit a super now out of the rest of this case, you'll get $1,400 break credit in addition to the super. In addition to the super fractor, which is pretty awesome, if you ask me.
That's a win-win.
Yeah. I'm more than down. Dax Kilby to 499. There he is for the Yanks. Congrats on that. Get that into a mag for you, Yankees. That is 169 out of 499 on the Dax Kilby first refractor auto. Very solid. Right into a mag for you, New York. Very, very, very solid hit to go with the base auto, I believe we did have earlier as well. So congrats on that, Yankees. Ricardo and Max Clark. Aqua Wave, Sean Gamble to 125. It's a blue LaCourse, Ike Irish first refractor, Ryan Mitchell first refractor. There's a purple Nick Becker to 250 for the Seattle Mariners. That's Seattle. 67 of 250. The purple auto. Maldonado, Caleb Bonmer. Dax Kilby and Murph Gray. Justin Lamkin and Aaron Walton. First refractors. Base auto, nice. Steel Hall. There you go, Reds. This is a nice box here, man. Congrats on that, Cincinnati. Very solid as well. Jeff grabbing some PYT basketball spots. Grange and Hartshorn. 499 Patrick Forbes. Billy Carlson, Steele Hall. That's a good run of guys right there. Carlson and Hall, hell yeah. A Piacentin and CJ Gray. Yellow Reptilian, Yolfran Castillo to 75. A Jesus Mate, Esmeralyn Valdez. Purple to 250, Easton Carmichael for the Pirates. Nate Snead and Mason Morris. X-Fractor is Cash Mayfield for the Drays. Ryan Sloan and Eduardo Tait. Colin Yaman and Kason Cunningham. Yeah, man, that's a fire last name, dude.
Yeah, man.
It is. Hello, Wally. Miguel Cime Jr. Congrats on that one there. Nationals on the base auto. Kate Anderson and Jake Cook. An Aqua Reptilian, Corbin Dickerson to 125 for the Mariners. A blue Jordan Yost, Lavelle, and Valdez. Base auto, Kane Kepley for the Cubs. Congrats, Chicago on the base auto. Tate Gray, first refractor, and Walton, first refractor. In action, Kate Anderson, Jacob Reimer, and Mason Morris. Hello, Corinne. What up, Corinne? There's Matt Barr and Corbin Dickerson. Known ball knower, Corinne. Base auto is Quinton Young for the Minnesota Twins. That's Minnesota. First refractor is Mason Neville and Landon Vidoric. $2,499 Michael Oliveto for the Detroit Tigers. Frank Castillo, Dakota Jordan. Caden Kent and Ryan Weidman. Gavin Feen and Tate Southseen. Good run there as well. Of some prospects. Purple, Miguel Cime Jr. to 250 for the Nationals. Sean Youngerman and Luis Pena. X-Fractor, J.D. Thompson. Cade Obermueller and Cody Miller. To 150, Xavier Nayans on the blue paper. Charlie Condon and Aiden Miller. Next, Juan. There's a Jake Cook on the first refractor auto to $4.99 for the Toronto Blue Jays. You know it, Mike. We always do, buddy. There's a George Lombard and Miguel Cime first refractor. Purple to 250, James Elwinger. One of the exclusive blues, Dean Moss. First refractor, Dean Curley. Alfredo Duno base.
No Q on channel 2, everybody.
Yeah, no Q over on 2. That guy's a herb. Sean Gamble to 250. Nice one for the Kansas City Royals.
That was perfect.
Congrats on that one there, KC. McGonigal, JV Middleton. City Royals, Michael Lombardi, and a Shotaro Mori. Where's the sleeves at? It's true. He did not. Were you here that night? No, I don't think you weren't here on New Year's, were you?
New Year's Eve.
Oh, you were? So you're here when I made what's his face? Jake cry laughing, basically. We were talking about the me thing.
Oh.
I just found that clip again. I honestly think I could, Mike. That's great. Gurvich in base. J.D. Thompson, base auto for the Milwaukee Brewers. Malcolm Moore, J.T. Quinn. To $4.99, George Lombard Jr. Carlo Dees.
Mine? No.
Wonder if it's somebody who got cooked. If it's theirs. Could be. Very well could be, yeah. Mike Sirota and JD Thompson. In low-key, it might be someone, it might be a fallen soldier. 75, Caden Kent on the yellow reptilian. No, actually, Anthony, none. Antonio Jimenez. Nice, Charles Duvallin on the what's it called? College variation. That'll be Dodgers. Charles Duvallin on the Dodgers variation. That one's cool. Namala to 199. Schubert and Walcott. X-Fractor, Kane Kepley. Again, no Q over on Channel 2 as well, everybody. Mayfield, Mason Peters. Gustavo Melendez and Yohandy Morales. All right, halfway through the jumbo case now. Jumbo hobby, whatever they want to call it. Whew. Ty Harvey on the base auto for the Padres. This one there, Padres. Jake Monroe and Cade Crossland. There's a Tate Salcine to 125 for the Bravos. Tyson Witherspoon, Jared Thomas, and Jefferson Rojas. It's a yellow auto to 75, Antonio Jimenez for the New York Mets. Congrats, Mets. 12 of 75. Brandon Compton, Zach Root. In action, Ike Irish, Richie, and JD Dix. Leo DeVries and J.J. Weatherholt. That is a dual auto, Leo DeVries and Jesus Made, number to 10.
Ooh.
For the A's and Brewers. Damn, dude. Get
That's
that into a
crazy.
mag for sure. Brewers, Kyle H. A's is Kyle H. Goes to Kyle. Beautiful. Look at that, man. Brewers, A's. No random to do. 9 of 10. Get that right into a mag. That's a beautiful card, man.
Brew Crew.
And shout out Kyle having both of those. That's awesome. 9 of 10. No random to do. Heck yeah, man. Dean Moss and Josh Owens. Sky Blue Paper, Gavin Fiend to $4.99. Briseño and Kalen Culpepper. Malachi Witherspoon and Cooper Fleming. Cody Boker and Riley Kelly. Speckle, Grant Richardson. Theo Gillen and Luke Dickerson. Green to 99 is Zach Root, X-Fractor, Mason Peters. Dean Livingston, Nolan Sailors, and last pack of this box now. Base. Byron Lorenzo and Brody Brecht. All right. Very nice. 3 boxes left now in the jumbo case. Green Ben Jacobs to 99, and then a base Tyler Bremner auto. There you go, Angels. Very nice. See him in the bigs this year. I would at least assume. Arias and Brady Ebel. Jacob Reimer, Speckle. One of those exclusive blues. Briseño, Jordan Yost, and Peter Cusau. Cusau. Cusau.
Every time you say Ebo, I think of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Ebo! Every time. I will never hear that the same, bro.
Ebel!
Dude.
That's a check curvage to 199 on the Aqualapa. Gabe Davis and Max Williams. There's a Josh Hammond and Andrew Salas. Aaron Watson, Slade Caldwell. Spazana, Riley Quick. Ty Harvey upside down on the back for some reason. Is nice. Braden Montgomery to 250 on the achromatic auto. Congrats, White Sox. These are sick, man. These are a really nice addition. Congrats on that one, White Sox. That one's fun. And Connor Essenberg. Again, Marcus Phillips upside down for some reason. Ethan Fry to $4.99. Seth Hernandez, first refractor. Pico Cone and Liam Doyle. Blue to 150, Dean Livingston. Aqua Wave, Jared Thomas to 125. Diamondbacks, Rockies there. Caden Bodine and an Adonis Guzman. X-Fractor, Braden Montgomery. Cameron Nelson, Jamie Arnold. Kyson Witherspoon and Christian Fauch. No Q on channel 2 as well, everybody. Purple auto, Quentin Young to 250 for the Minnesota Twins. That's Minnesota on the purple. Dean Livingston, Ethan Conrad. Purple to 250, Sebastian Walcott. A blue of Connor Essenberg, J.R. Ritchie, and Dante Nordi. Orange paper, Jesus Mate to 25. And then a green auto, Jake Monroe to 99. Congrats, Angels. There you go, Halos. 40 of 99. Nice orange paper Mate as well. Sean Gamble and Ben Jacobs. Action, Kyson Witherspoon, Luke LaCourse, and base. Luke LaCourse and Matthew Miura. Say green grass, Patrick Forbes to 99, and then a Patrick Forbes base auto behind it. Congrats, Diamondbacks. Patrick Forbes. Malachi Witherspoon, Johnny Slowinski. To 499, Aaron Walton for the Guardians. Jared Thomas, Cooper Pratt. There's Brandon Compton and Jacob Morrison. I'm going to be interested to see how many bins this is, too, by the end.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Jesus. It's already at, what, 6? 5 and change? Lord. Sean Gamble, Marcus Phillips.
When I put that.
I was going to say that's going to get it to probably over 6. That's crazy. That is Kyson Witherspoon in action to 50 on the gold. And then Gage Wood. Not tonight, Brady. No, everything else is filled up for the night. Ty Harvey. There's plenty of spots tomorrow morning. We'll be back live again, I think, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Eastern time. But nothing tonight, unfortunately. X-Fractor, Yohandy Morales. Do apologize. Dean Moss and Tyler Bremner. We're ripping personals of it as well. Or I guess on Fanatics, yeah, 9 spots left in a full case break. Hell yeah. Briseño and Michael Selena. All right, last jumbo box of the break. Good luck here, everybody. JV grabbing the Spurs and Celtics, and then a couple random basketball spots. Thank you, buddy. Then we got a case of Delight, and that's going to do it for this break, everybody. That's awesome. A yellow auto is Patrick Forbes. Again, 275. Very nice. Congrats on that one, Arizona. Nate George and Cameron Millar. That is Quentin Young to 199. There's a Malachi Witherspoon, Cody Boker, and a Brody Breck. Riley Kelly on the base auto for the Rockies. This one there, Colorado. There you go, DeVries, Josh Owens. Jake Monroe and Kalen Culpepper. Ethan Petrie and Elian Pena. Base auto is Max Bellew for the Rockies. Colorado. Congrats on that. Jack R. grabbing a Delight random team spot. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, no Q over on channel 2 as well, everybody. Cade Crossland. If you'd like a personal, we have all of this in stock. I think Select Baseball is probably still in stock. To 499, Jack Gurvich. Dominic Reed and Luke Dickerson. Rock Reggio, Nolan Sailors. Matthew Fisher and Anthony Anson. It'll be a 250 of, what is that? Mitch Voigt for the Mets. Purple Arun Escobar to 250 for the Phillies. Giroux and Connor Griffin. Green Grass to 99, James Elwinger. X-Fractor Ethan Hedges for the Rockies. Tyson Lewis and Riley Kelly. Bellew and a JJ Weatherholt. All right, on to the case of Delight now, everybody. This is up to, so this is now sold out, and this is up to $14.50. $14.50 on the Super Bounty. It's a Super, man. Why not? A gold wave and a gold shimmer auto. That's kind of wild, actually. All right, so we've got Gavin Killen. Yellow to 75, Felton Celestin for the Seattle Mariners. That is going to be the 250 at Matthew Fisher on the purple Geo for the Phillies. Blue Spencer Jones to 150 for the Yanks. The Doric. Mason McConaughey, Arjun Amala. There's a Chase Shores on the gold shimmer auto. Nice one there for the Angels. 30 to 50. Chase Shores. I've got Adonis Guzman to 50. Adonis Guzman to 50 for the Pirates on the gold wave auto. And then Charles Duvallin. Nice one for the Dodgers on the base auto. Gold insert auto. In action is Dax Kilby. Jamie Arnold to 99, green Geo for the A's. Purple Geo, Jordan Yost to 250 for the Tigers. And then Cody Boker to 125 for the Phillies, as Merlin Valdez. Michael Oliveto, Andrew Salas on the True Gold. Let me get these first. Aiden West. Aiden out west. Congrats on that one, Dodges. Also, a base auto is Johnny Slowinski for the Angels. Gold, again, True Gold, Andrew Salas to 50. And then a J.J. Weatherholt, 15 of 50. Nice. On the in-action auto for the Cardinals. Congrats, St. Louis.
That's sweet.
Number to 50. That is sick. That's on that, on the Weatherholt. That one should be fine. All right. Weatherholt. Adonis Guzman to 99 for the Pirates. Josh Hammond to 250 for the Royals. And then to 125 is Leo DeVries. Oh, hell yeah. Dakota Jordan. I always want to be at that portion of the evening, Vaughn. Quentin Young, Jackson Wiggins, Max Bellew to 150 on the Choice exclusive. Congrats, Rockies. 80 of 150. Actually, funny enough that you say that. I was watching Zebo highlights last night on TikTok. Dean Curley to 150 on the Blue Wave auto for the Guardians. And then base auto is Nick Becker for the Mariners. Congrats, Seattle. Again, no Q on Dose, everybody. No Q on Channel 2. If you would like a personal with Kyle. That guy is a herb. In action, Charlie Condon. Phone legend to 50 is Kyle Ledise. To 250 is Gabe Davis for the White Sox. To 150, Brian Curley for the Diamondbacks. Base is Ryan Weidman. Base Chase Shores and Cam Caminetti. That is a Griffin Hughes to 99 for the Mariners. Congrats, Seattle on the green lava. Base auto is Tim Piacentin for the Blue Jays. And nice one here to 499, Seth Hernandez. Congrats on that, Pirates. Get that into a mag for you, Pittsburgh.
Nice.
Very nice, dude. Pirates had a hell of a break, man. Hell of a break for the Pirates. Congrats on that, Seth Hernandez. 194 out of 499. Beauty. 2 boxes left on this triple case. Dax Kilby. Purple Geo, Eli Willits to 250 for the Nats. Blue Geo to 150, Aaron Watson for the Reds. And a green Geo to 99, Andrew Salas for the Marlins. Dante Nori. Jacob Reimer, Landon Harmon. That is a Griffin Hughes to 75. Or 71, sorry, 71 on the Speckle Auto for the Mariners. Green Lava Auto, 31 of 99, is going to be a Jake Cook for the Toronto Blue Jays. And a base auto for the Reds, Steel Hall. Congrats on that, Reds. Another solid one there. And last box of the break. Good luck, everybody. Let's see a super in the last box here. Hey, have a good one, Riley. Tell your cousin we say what's up. There's a Gavin Killen. Green Geo to 99, Brady Ebel. Is a purple Geo of Ethan Petrie for the Nats. Blue Geo to 150, Yoswar Gonzalez for the Giants. And then a base, Aiden Miller. Base, I've got Joshua Flores, Johnny Farmello to 150, Ryan Weidman. Congrats on that one there, Padres. Very nice one here. That is going to go to the Orioles to 250 on the purple, Ike Irish.
Oof.
Congrats on that one, Baltimore. Hell yeah, dude. There we go. Oh, second auto we've seen of him today. Vinny, congrats, buddy, on the Ike Irish.
Let's go, Vinny.
That into a mag. Did it actually? That's crazy, Riley. And then nice, a base auto, Gage Wood. Another first rounder for the Phillies. What was he overall? 26th. Congrats on that, Philadelphia. All right, quick recap here, everybody. That was awesome. All right, damn, dude, this is nuts. Oh, perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Starting off, we've got the Charles DeValin on the image variation. On to our autos. We've got 150 Ryan Weidman to 99 Jake Cook, Steele Hall, Griffin Hughes to 71, as well as to 99 Tim Piasatin, and Nick Becker to 150 Dean Curley, as well as Max Belly to 50 Weatherholt, Chase Shores, Ike Irish to 250. You could throw that in a mag. That's fine. Gage Wood when you get there. Johnny Slawinski to 50 is Adonis Guzman. Got Dvalin, Aiden West, Max Belly to 75, Patrick Forbes. Base auto Riley Kelly to 99, Jake Monroe. Got Forbes, 250 Young. Brandon Montgomery to 250, 199 Jack Gurvich. Base autos of Bremner to 75, Jimenez. Harvey Thompson, 250 Gamble. 499 Cook, Quentin Young, Kane Kepley, Miguel Sime Jr., Steele Hall. 250 Nick Becker, 150 is Cade Obermueller. 499 Cooper Fleming. Base auto Jordan Yost, Sean Gamble. I've got Kason Cunningham to 199. Base autos Carlson to 499, Jimenez, Obermueller, Pico Cone to 499, Brandon Compton, Colin Yaman. Cooper Fleming, Ethan Hedges, Gavin Feen, 499 Dean Livingston, 150 Joseph Giroux. Base of Lombardi, Forbes, Young, Moss, Sime Jr., Kilby, Hammond, Gurevich, Sailors, Killen, Millar to 499 Hedges, to 250 Matthew Fisher, and 150 AJ Russell. On to our mags, we had a Connor Griffin to 250. JoJo Parker base auto. Dax Kilby to 499. Seth Hernandez to 499. Duel of Leo DeVries and Jesus Mate to 10. Gold Seth Hernandez, Bubba Chandler. And then a Dan Marino on the blue. That will do it for the break, everybody. Thanks again for the fill. Up next is Jumbo PYT.